So do these all have numbers? These all have numbers? Ooh, here's a bridge. Where does that go? Do these have numbers on them too? Oh no, you just have to look at them. So in other words, there are two different pieces here. There's the gray piece and the white. Oh, these are two different configurations for the same thing. What does that mean? There are two different configurations for the same thing.
What it means is you have an upper track and a lower track.
Oh.
And you need to consider the upper track because when the train goes down, it needs to take a corner, and so it needs grooves in that track as you come around that corner. So you sort of build the upper one first. See how he already put the he already put one ramp up.
Oh, okay.
So if you can build that.
So it goes over, so the mountain overpass goes.
Exactly. And you'll find that after a while it becomes interchangeable. But when you make the corners coming off that, when you make the corners coming off the ramps,
yeah,
you just need grooves on the corners of the train. Will obviously you can make it any way you want, but that's the way that it.
Oh, I see. So the idea is that you want it to curve after it comes.
Exactly.
After it comes off. How about that? You want a curve?
But you have to have grooves in that one, otherwise it will go off the track.
Oh.
Does that make sense? So when it comes around that corner, there have to be, you have to have the train's got to be able to be inside the groove in order to turn.
Okay.
Now, I mean, the truth is, I mean, you can make it any way you want to, but if you want it to be precise.
That's really
so watch when he pushes it down.
Yeah.
He lets go. Once it hits that corner, it would come off if he had just pushed it.
So you mean it has to have grooves? This is what you're
Exactly.
saying.
Yep. We probably half the time just make it up and.
So here you need grooves.
Exactly. So if you can think of that entire curve has to have.
Grooves.
So sometimes we try to build it exactly as it shows on the sheet. The truth is Beckett, he'll actually put it together and create some really interesting ones, but.
So this is the mountain overpass, curve, and then a long piece. A long piece. Right?
Shut down that fast.
Then it curves out. Curves out. What is that noise you're making? Curves out.
It's funny how things like this, no matter if you have a college degree or several, you suddenly feel like you're on training wheels yourself.
I have been at people's houses drinking at midnight for Christmas, doing things like this because they don't fit easily.
And what's great
how
is.
How long do we have to keep? So we need the tracks everywhere. Is that right?
Think of it as a figure eight. So I mean, you have.
Oh, this is only on the lower track.
Well, no. You after a while, it doesn't matter. It's only coming off the curve that those those are important. Exactly.
Oh.
So you can.
So question. Uh-oh, Beckett, watch out! You're tearing this loose here. So question. Oh, that's what I thought. So this piece.
No, Beckett actually. Actually, Beckett had it correct. The adults sometimes have to watch the kid.
But you don't have tracks in
No, the treads or the tracks only have to be on the corners, not on the downhill.
Oh.
Downhill can be fine.
Oh, okay. All right. So if we come up with this thing, we curve out. But then we don't have to worry about it.
But Russ, you'll notice what's great about this. He's just building the track regardless. So some.
After a while, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, goody. Put that right there. There you go. Here you go. How about that?
Okay.
Okay. And you want your stop here? But we're not going to be able to run it that way.
There are obviously some variations you can sort of make up on the fly.
Yeah.
Like that one that's come off closest to me. If you keep curving that in tight and then reverse the S back to what he just added. See what he's doing? He's already putting a natural curve on that.
There you go.
And that'll curve back towards yours. So if you dismantle
what, this?
That one and the next piece. Now you do a sharp curve towards him, create like an S curve. Exactly. You may pull it off.
Thanks.
Hey, this is a trial and error.
Yeah, I love it. All right, so now we don't need these once we get into here.
Yeah. And again, we're talking about in an ideal world you need those treads, but eventually you can already see how it's not. It's on, but it's not. And he's just over there making it happen no matter what he is. Hey, Beckett. Beckett, do you like Poppy's train?
My turn.
Get it straight.
Is Poppy making good tracks?
Straight.
My fault.
Is Poppy doing a good job?
Me.
Do you need to help Poppy?
Yeah.
Can you give Poppy a hand?
We got to get these two to connect, don't we?
How are we going to do that, Beckett?
So let's pull this back and see if we can. How do you connect? Well, you can't that way.